Hi, I'm Nevada foreclosure consultant Damian Falcone. This is the second video in our Nevada foreclosure series. The first video talked about owner-occupied homes that go into foreclosure. And this video will discuss the foreclosure process from the perspective of a tenant in a rented home that is in foreclosure. This is Get Modified, your source for loan modification and foreclosure prevention information. As always, for even more information, go to www.falconcreditmanagement.com. In our last video, we talked about the foreclosure process in general. This process presents some unique challenges to a tenant in a home undergoing a foreclosure. Because of the difficult situation tenants are often in, the federal government recently passed a bill called the Protecting Tenants at Foreclosure Act of 2009. In general, the law gives a tenant a minimum of 90 days to stay on the property after the foreclosure. Specifically, the law states that when a home is foreclosed on that has renters occupying it, the new homeowner must do several things before he can evict the tenants. First, the new homeowner must allow a bona fide tenant to remain in the home until the end of the lease, unless the new owner intends to occupy the home. Before we continue, I would like to define what a bona fide tenant is. A tenant is bona fide if the lease agreement predates the notice of default sent to the original owner. Second, if the tenancy arose from an arm's length transaction. This is where the previous owner and tenant have no family relationship. And third, if the current rent is close to the fair market value rent. Assuming that these things are true and that the new owner does not want to occupy the house, the tenant can stay until the lease runs out. If the new owner wants to live in the house, the renter is not entitled to stay till the lease expires, but the new owner must give the renter at least 90 days notice on leaving the property. It is important to note that if during the remainder of the lease or the 90-day period the tenant fails to pay the rent to the new owner, he or she can be evicted at any time. There is one more important part of the Protecting Tenants and Foreclosure Act. The law is only valid until December 31st, 2012. So to summarize, a tenant has at least 90 days from the time the new owner gives them the notification to vacate, even if the remainder of the lease is for less than 90 days. If the lease is more than 90 days, a bona fide tenant can stay for the remainder of the lease, unless the new homeowner intends to live in the home. I'm Damian Falcone, and this is Get Modified.